Hey polish fans, it's Caroline again and welcome to another video here at Wild Moon Lacquer. If you're new to the channel, hi, my name is Caroline and I like to talk about nail polish. I share all of my hauls from every brand that I buy from indies to mainstreams, and lately what I've been doing is trying out a few smaller brands that I haven't purchased from in the past, and this time we're looking at Drunk Fairy Polish. They were on my radar for at least a few months, and when I saw that they were having a sale in March, I went ahead and purchased the polishes that I had had my eye on, and I did narrow it down to just 3. They do give you the option of choosing your free gift, which I thought was nice, so I chose the little magnet. That way I can use it on my Helmers and sort of move it around. So since this is a brand that I haven't tried before, this is also going to be sort of my first impressions. A little bit about the brand. They are made in New Hampshire. They ship only within the United States so far. They are 10 free and not tested on animals or fairies, in case you were curious. They come in a 15 ml bottle with a sticker label, and I really like their caps. They're not quite like a plasticky finish, but they're kind of soft touch and they're flared at the end. Brushes are a wide paddle brush, not super wide, but they are rounded there at the edge, so definitely one of the types of brushes that I prefer. So today we're going to go ahead and swatch the polishes that I purchased, and for each of them we're going to try them over a few colors. For the 2 shimmer polishes, I'm going to try them over some Orly creams, so I picked Orly's Synthetic Symphony and Let the Good Times Roll. And then for the flakies, we're going to try it over a bunch of different colors. I actually picked all of these. We're going to do 6 different shades, and before we swatch the topper over those, I'll tell you what those colors are. But let's go ahead and jump into the first polish. The first one that I got is Tainted Love, and this one was immediately on my radar when I saw the swatches of it on Instagram. The color is right up my alley with a beautiful shifting shimmer. The base of this is a purple, again right up my alley. And it has that blaze of this coppery red with gold and green at the edges. So here is our first coat of Tainted Love. This one does have a squishy base, which isn't too surprising for that type of a shimmer polish. Now let's go ahead and see it over Synthetic Symphony. This ought to work really nicely. And yes, definitely works really good as an undie for this purple shimmer polish. Amps up the opacity immediately. You still get a lot of that glow. And then over the green, Let the Good Times Roll. And interestingly enough, because this one is a sheerer purple, it's not completely changing that green base. But wow, look how much shimmer you can see. That is very obvious. Wow. Yeah, completely different look there. Let's go ahead and build it up in a second coat. And do keep in mind that since I'm using clear swatches, oftentimes sheerer polishes will come off even more sheer than they would on your natural nail. And especially if you have a lightly tinted overlay. But there it is in 2 coats. You have that beautiful shifting shimmer, that nice squishy purple base. I definitely didn't expect it to look quite like it does over that dark green. Like I said, you don't really see the dark green as much. There's just so much shimmer packed in that's mainly what you're seeing. Obviously, it's a different look than the purple, but I don't know, it's not quite how I imagined it would be, but it is very pretty. So let's go ahead and do a 3rd coat of Tainted Love. And I was noticing on the website, it does say that the formulas are intentionally made in a thinner formula, that's so that they can be quick drying. But they did make a note that, of course, polishes will thicken up over time. But there it is in a fresh bottle with 3 coats, and then 1 coat over Synthetic Symphony, and 1 coat over Let the Good Times Roll, both from Orly. So that first one from Drunk Fairy Polish is Tainted Love. The next one is a shimmer with flaky. This one is Craic. I think it's Craic. I'm not actually sure. I should have looked that up, but I didn't remember that I had a polish that I wasn't familiar with the pronunciation of. But this one is a beautiful blurply base. It has a shifting shimmer that has a very strong face of green to it, but look at the edges. You're seeing a fuchsia and purple. Then there's the flakies. I love the larger particle size of that shimmer. And in this base, it's very interesting because it has this sort of a, is it purple or is it blue sort of thing going on, which if you've heard me talk about the blurple range, anything from cornflower blue to indigo, I love that family of colors. It is one of my favorites. So here is one coat of Craic on its own. This also has a pretty sheer formulation, but meant to be built up, and it does have that squishy sort of blurply tone to it. I'm actually not sure what's going on there. Maybe a little bit of pigment not quite blended. Go ahead and give this another shake, and then we're going to try it over Synthetic Symphony. Oh yeah. I figured this would look amazing because it is matching that purple base. You can see those flakies nicely, and of course that beautiful shimmer. And again, we're building up the opacity quite nicely, and there's actually a good representation of the difference in the purple tone of the polish that's going on top. So with Tainted Love, we definitely ended up with more of a brighter tone of purple, whereas with Craic, it's got that blue lean to it. And then let's go ahead and try it over Let the Good Times Roll. Ooh, okay, I like this combo. You can still see that green, and I like that you can see the blue shift in this one right there on this side of the nail. That's a good combo there. Yeah, I think the shimmer in Tainted Love was a bit too strong for that green. Not that that isn't a neat combo to try out in a manicure, maybe for fall, but that is a combo that I really like. You get this sort of a deep sea mermaidy look. Yeah, that's very pretty. All right, let's go ahead and build up Craic in a second coat. Oops, was off in my aim there. But there is 2 coats. We're building up that shimmer, those flakies, and that squishy base. So again, this is on clear swatches, so it probably isn't going to look quite as sheer on your natural nail or on your overlays, depending on how you have your nails. And then here's a third coat. It still has a bit of a squish factor. And there it is in 3 coats. Yeah, that looks gorgeous. Wow, yeah, love this combo. Definitely glad this is one that I decided to grab. So that second shimmer polish was Craic. And then the last polish that I got is one of their toppers. This one is called Zuzu's Petals, and this one looked incredible in the swatches as well, so I had to try it. This is an iridescent flaky that also has silver reflective glitter. Thought that this was a beautiful combination. I love the bright pink that we have at the face, and those flakies shift to a green and like a yellow and orange. There's purple down here as they shift around in the base. So yeah, beautiful combo there. And like I said, I picked 6 different colors to try that topper over. The first one is an Orly Kaleidoscope Eyes. The next one is a dark blue, also from Orly, called Blue Tango. The mint green is from LA Colors, called Chill Out. Then I picked a beautiful neutral pink, also from Orly. This is Rose All Day. Then a lighter blue from OPI, My Job is Beach. That came from the Barbie collection last year. And now that I've seen parts of the movie, I do understand that quote or that name a little bit better than I did when I swatched the collection. And then the corally orange that I picked is also from OPI. This is Flex on the Beach. All right, so first we have Kaleidoscope Eyes. That is, as I thought, a beautiful combination. Very springy. That looks beautiful. Then over Blue Tango. Yeah, this is a packed topper. Packed. Some of the flaky toppers that I've tried are a bit sparse, but I mean, that is jam-packed. And I like the addition of that reflective component. I think you can see it a little bit better on the dark blue, but over Kaleidoscope Eyes, it adds a nice soft twinkle. And then here it is over Chill Out. This is a nice combo too. Ooh, I love it over the mint. Oh, that combination could make it to my spring rack. Actually, not could. I should put that right on my spring rack. That is beautiful. Wow. Yeah, I love that one. That is a favorite so far, but I'm loving it over all of these colors, to be perfectly honest. Let's try it over Rose All Day, our neutral. I thought it'd be interesting to try it over that color. And it does look nice. It's sort of a pizzazzed up version of a neutral, but maybe not my favorite, because that one just is gorgeous. All right, let's try it over My Job is Beach from OPI. Ooh, yeah, that is another one I really like. I still think that mint is going to be my favorite though, which is surprising because I love kaleidoscope eyes, but there's something about this over a mint that I am just really appreciating. And then last but not least, over Flicks on the Beach, our corally orange. Ooh, that's nice too. That is a good combo. Although I still think, for whatever reason, I'm enjoying it a lot more over the mint. But yeah, that's a nice combo. Nice, nice topper. Very glad I grabbed that. This is going to look amazing over a lot of colors. But I can't get over it over this mint. That is definitely going to have to be something I put on my nails sooner rather than later. That is a beautiful combo. But let me know which one was your favorite. So that last polish from my first impressions haul from Drunk Fairy Polish is Zuzu's Petals. And there we have it. That was my little haul. Let me know which one was your favorite down below. And as always, thank you so much for hanging out with me and looking at beautiful polish. Hopefully you enjoy the rest of your day, and I will see you in that next one.